Хорошего дня. Have a nice day. You got this. You got this. You can handle whatever comes your way. You have everything and more you need to succeed and get you through whatever it is that you need to get through. Continue focusing on your good, focusing on the good. I'm not telling you to ignore everything that's going on. No, because it's almost impossible to ignore it, but you got this. And you're going to succeed. Last night, I was looking just on Instagram because, hey, I was looking on Instagram and I saw Ellen and all her posts come in, and she was so funny. She can just be funny, like not even doing a lot, and she's still funny. And that really got me thinking, you don't need this $1 billion or whatever studio to make a show, because it's in her. She is this fantastic person. She is so funny. And she can be in her living room doing a puzzle or whatever it is, or calling a friend and saying, hey, I'm bored. And she's still funny. And I just want to encourage you that whatever comes your way, take away all the big blue blah blah. You still got you. You're alive. You're loved. And you're talented. You can do whatever you want to do. And okay, right now you might be restricted, but still there are still ways for you to function, to do certain things that you still like doing. And there's good in everything that you can find good in everything that seems to be negative, really. Focus on the good. But I just wanted to tell you today that you got this and that you're going to make it through it. Because, if you just read your history books, Google, because hey, we can just Google whatever we want to Google. You always see that when people fall, they get back up. When things get destroyed, they rebuild it, etc. Okay, you cannot always get what you had, but sometimes you just, life is about continuing. Keep on going. Keep on moving forward. No matter what comes your way, you can make a way. My husband is here working in the other room. He's literally teaching his class. I have my children downstairs and they're doing whatever they're doing right now because I'm up here. But we're just making the best of it. All of a sudden, I'm teaching my children and homeschooling my children and all those kind of things. But we're making the best of it. And when you focus on the good, you get good. You see good. And we can live in this cramp from, this is not the way I want it. This is not going that way or whatever. But that energy won't get you to where you can just exhale, enjoy. Focus on the good. You got this. Whatever comes your way, I'm telling you now, you got this. Things aren't always what they seem. I just love when people take something positive out of negative things. I mean, I read so much on whatever social medias, and they were sharing that the water is clearer now. People are connecting more with each other, calling each other up, FaceTiming each other, and sharing things, the way they feel, their fears. They're really connecting. They're really having contact as they never had before. And that's so beautiful, really. It's really beautiful that we're now connecting, even if it's, nobody knows what tomorrow looks like. But then again, we never knew how tomorrow would look like. Nobody knows the future. Nobody. We only know our past and we know our now. And I am just here to encourage you. Live, enjoy, make the best of the things that you have. We have internet, we have TV, video games, FaceTime. Even if you're alone, all by yourself, you can read books, you can call somebody, or you can study a new language, study something that cracks you up your cracks up your brains that you really have to study for. Anything to keep you busy and keep you alive. You are worthy. You are enough. You are beautiful. You are talented. You can do anything you set your mind to. And those things are the things that you can just focus on right now. I know it's tough if you have a business and all of a sudden you can't run your business the way you always ran it. But something good can always still happen. Maybe not right now, but we don't know what the future looks like. Is nothing to compare, okay? I'm not. But I had my book. And before, like years ago, I was like, oh, when am I going to publish this book? I was always about my book. And then when I had the book, I was like, oh, how am I supposed to do this, do that? And, you know, you learn things and you learn to let things go and you learn to jump into things and you learn to, you know, you just go with the flow. And it's like that with everything. It's like that with everything. We just have to go with the flow and make things happen for ourselves or let it go whenever you need to let it go. That wasn't such a good example. But what I wanted to say is that I used to get discouraged sometimes. And then I would remember Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad saying, I wrote my books and only 10 years later, it became successful. 10 years, can you imagine that you have this something that you want to spread out to the world and only 10 years later? Nobody knows what tomorrow brings. Nobody knows what the future is. All we have is right now. And that's why I'm trying to tell somebody, you got this. You're alive. You're breathing. You're here for a purpose. And you can mean something to somebody in any kind of way. Be creative. You got this. Live your best life now. That's what I always say. And laugh. Find things that make you happy. Oh my goodness, my friend and I, we keep sending each other all these funny messages and funny texts. It's so funny that you just have to open your social media and there's another joke going by and another this, and we be laughing so loud. It's so great to laugh. And sometimes you could just read a fantastic book or redecorate your home. Call somebody who you know, hey, they don't have anybody. When you give, you receive also, because it's so good to give, to connect with somebody. If you know that person is all by themselves and they have nobody to talk to, FaceTime them. Hey, how are you doing? And then you connect. There's so much things that we can just do to make us focus on the good and enjoy the now. So don't focus on the things that you don't have. Don't focus on the things that are not working out. Focus on the now. You got this. You're good enough. You're enough. Paka paka. This Vidanya. My time is up for today. Hey, bye bye.